Big Things Coming is proudly brought to you by Dazzle Home Loans. Darren's 15 years experience in finance will remove the worry when buying your new home. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Big Things Coming. Mel, Geordie, how are you guys?
Bloody freaking bonza.
Yeah. Mel?
Yeah, okay, doing all right.
And today we've got Fiona.
I'm sorry, I won't be so annoying with it, I promise.
Yes.
For those that don't know, Fiona is also a part of the Big Things Coming team, and we had a spare slot this morning, so we thought we'd just talk everything music about our bands, and because Fiona, you're such a massive supporter of the local scene, you've seen all our bands play,
Actually, yeah.
so maybe you can just give us the judgment verdict, like,
No.
Johnny, yeah, you got to work on this, yeah, this. Yeah,
So from
put
like
your
a-
clothes back on, Johnny. Yeah.
I haven't seen any of that.
Yet. Like a third eye perspective. So usually you're behind the camera watching us and judging silently. So now you can be on
Those
camera and let us
judgy
know.
eyes.
That's but yeah, thank you so much. I have to say that just it's so awesome to have you here with us, but also have you out in the scene because every time, front and center,
Yeah.
there she is.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Getting
Can I just say,
jumped on.
I'm digging this little setup here.
Yeah. This new setup, dude. Like, I had this vision. I was like, the past few episodes have been really cool, but I thought, you know what? Nah, we need a bit of an upgrade. So yeah, this is a lot more intimate now, isn't it?
It came to me.
It
a
just
dream.
sucks. I still can't reach the lollies. So.
Little
got
T-Rex
you, buddy.
arms.
I'll get you a little surplus. So what's been happening on the music front scene ever above, eh?
Well, I finally revealed ColourMind's new frontman.
Yes, you did.
And it's Alex Hand. So
I don't want to overkill.
no, it was so much fun. Last night we played the gig at 11 in Malaga, and Fiona and Geordie were both there.
Yes.
That was it. Cool venue.
Man, so cool. So cool. The crowd was going nuts.
Yeah.
Laurie Luke put on a brilliant performance.
That's the first time I ever saw them. They were cool.
Yeah, I love his guitar, man. Like when he brings in that wah pedal as well, it's like doodle. I was like, oh
That
yeah,
real
shit's
colour
about to go down, you know?
It's like
I've actually seen him do his own with all the...
Okay. With his pedal board.
Loops.
Yeah.
just on a solo.
Yeah. He actually supported John Stevens at Freo Social.
Oh, wow.
That was
It's
huge.
Laurie Luke.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought the band was called Laurie Luke.
Yeah,
I came a
the
little bit
band.
late.
Well, I think it's Laurie Luke, the band.
Yeah.
But
Right.
Laurie Luke is
He's like the
man.
Bon Jovi of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Ah.
Or the
Yeah.
Avril
Really
Lavigne,
nice
you know? Like,
Yeah, kind of works.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
But so also we had the Caballeros.
Yeah.
They were bloody fantastic.
Matching outfits.
Really, really good performance. Very intense. And of course, the Heavyweights Electric State. And
yeah.
it was just a perfect night. It really was. I had a few beers. And,
I had to dip out a bit earlier because I had to be here.
yeah.
So I
Bright and
needed
early.
my beauty sleep, but
Yeah.
I still enjoyed. You
It was
guys.
good fun.
It was still a great.
Just
yeah.
removing that Hessian bag
Yeah.
off Alex's head and all that planning, the secrecy. I was just like, man, I just need to get him out there so we can start being a band. You know, Mel, like you've helped us so much as well, Mel. Like with at Foxhole, it's like, please don't tell anyone his identity. You know,
I guessed it.
So did I.
Yeah.
Well,
Did
well
you?
when I said
Yeah.
guess, I kind of badgered a little. And then I did some investigative homework.
yeah.
And
It
then
was
I
21
stalked,
questions.
And then I stalked a little bit harder than what I probably might. And then I guessed who it was. And he was like, no, that's not it.
I lied.
And I said, yes, it is. I know it is. I know. And then I was like looking at old photos and
yeah.
I just did
matching
a
things
process
on.
of elimination. I was like, the people that I know in the scene who sang,
Yeah.
and then I was like, elimination scene kind of finished.
Yeah,
And-
it's hard to say, like, because I was asking Alex.
Well, they're in a
actually.
grey area.
Yeah. They're
So
in hiatus,
singer not
I suppose.
in use, singer
Yeah.
that needs And I was like, it's Alex, isn't it? And he's like, yeah, fuck off. All right.
when
He tried denying
Yeah,
to me.
That's cheeky.
but as
And I
soon
was
as
like, dude,
as
I
soon as the
got you.
public started saying, "Oh, it's Jack from OJ," I was like, "Yeah, let's run with that."
Yeah, that
You
was
know,
interesting that they.
I got a few
kind of
people saying it was
went for
me.
that.
I was like, no,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, that would make sense though, because like
We're
we're
pretty
so
close.
we're so
But-
close and stuff. But
But the truth is, like, I value everyone's guesses because I was like, well, he's an amazing singer. He's an amazing singer. She's an amazing singer. I had people ask me if it was you, Mel.
oh, true.
And
Because
I
Ash
just
has
kept
been
saying,
so like.
yeah, I just
low
kept
and
saying,
quiet.
yeah, it's them. Well done. You guessed it right.
I liked when you put the video reel together of all the people.
yeah.
And
Who was that woman behind the mask?
because I was so tired and I just looked like absolute shit.
It was fun,
And
mate.
so I was like, oh, I've got an idea.
I woke up.
This actually looks better. I should just wear this every day.
I woke up to that message, be like, man, could you do a video for me? And I was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
my bad. And
bit
then
late.
An hour later, it came out. I was like,
Oh,
sorry, bro.
missed out.
But yeah, so Alex is now out in the public.
I love that.
New frontman for ColourMind, and we are touring with OJ down south on the 20th and 21st of September.
Awesome.
Prince of Wales Hotel in Bunbury
I love that venue.
and the Pier Hotel in Esperance.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So I wanted
That's
to
my
ask,
hometown.
Yeah. I wanted to ask
Esperance. Yeah, I was born in
Oh,
Esperance.
I'll see you there, Fiona.
I'll tell all my relatives too.
Yes, road trip, road
Yeah.
trip. I was going to ask for you about because you're here and you're never here on this side of the table.
Yeah.
How it went last night? How was last night's show?
Oh, it was awesome.
In your perspective,
Yeah.
what did you think?
Yeah, I love the venue.
Yeah, the venue is wicked.
Yeah, it was pretty.
I kept saying to my dad, you're going to love this place. He's like, oh, yeah, it's just another venue. Then he gets here, he's like, oh, man, this place is sick. You know, guitars all over the walls. And
No, it had a really good vibe.
the DJ booth up in the back of a ute, you know, at the roof. It's just sick.
The decorations were.
Yeah, the
second to none.
decor is next level.
You walk in and there was a light fixture made out of
The drums.
yeah,
drums,
drums.
like,
Yeah,
picture
like
of that, yeah.
upside down on the roof. I was like, so much thought.
A lot of planning
has
went into
gone
that.
into this. Yeah, yeah.
It was very hot for me. I was
It was.
I was in that
warm.
mosh pit and I had to duck out the back. I was like, I'm dying. But besides that, it's close, tight, wicked stage.
Yeah.
So bands can get some walkie roundies.
Nice.
Yeah, still had some space, so that was cool. I
That's
enjoyed
awesome. What was the highlight for you, Fee, last night?
Johnny.
it. Favoritism.
We're not paying her, honestly, we're not paying her.
This episode is brought to you by Fiona Berardini.
I really enjoyed the Caballeros.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
dynamic,
Next
eh?
level, eh?
Yeah.
What
Dynamic
are
to
their
watch.
kind of style? I actually haven't been able to catch them yet.
Sort of rockabilly.
Hard
rock.
rockabilly, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And their get up is sick. Like they're all in like suits,
Yes.
black ties.
Yeah.
You know, like
And they
so,
have a female drummer.
yeah,
I love that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
wicked.
is sick.
Yeah.
And she was a good fucking drummer as
Yeah,
well.
I think
Really?
it's isn't it? Oh, I don't want to get it wrong. Is Lauren from Ballbreaker?
I couldn't tell you.
Sorry, Lauren.
I'm gonna
don't know.
I'm gonna do my research on this.
Boom.
Yeah.
And if you don't know,
Sorry.
check it out yourselves and
Yeah.
find out. Let us know.
Hit up all of
Comments.
these bands on social media. So there was Laurie Luke. Give the band a follow.
Amazing.
ColourMind, of course.
Don't worry about those guys. Caballeros?
The Caballeros, and of course Electric State.
Yes. Oh, who are releasing?
The video,
clip.
they
Yeah.
did the video release last night
Oh,
at the
nice.
venue.
Did they?
Yeah,
Damn it.
You missed it.
I missed it.
yeah.
I was tired.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Early
if I
bird
can stay
gets
out late.
the worm.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
really a little bit dreary today.
But I'll check it out. Can't get enough, right?
Yes.
So we'll
good
we'll
song.
come back to my life, you know, we'll come back to this and that. Next up, Mel,
Yes.
this album.
Hello, man.
This Ashes of Autumn album, the entire fucking world are waiting for it to drop. When are we expecting to hear maybe a sample or a sneak peek? Or
Yeah, not yet. So
Damn it.
no, but soon, very soon, because Steph and I have been, we're just taking it like, just being really mindful with how we're doing everything, and because we've had such a break and the band has changed a lot, and this album is a little bit different to perhaps what people might think we are as such. So we're just taking a lot of time in planning.
Yeah.
And we have sent the first song to an engineer now who's in the States.
Okay.
And so he's going to mix. He's just going to mix one song so he gets a vibe of the song, of the album. But I'm so excited because he's just worked with like tremendous.
If I may say, like I was so privileged to hear a demo from you.
Yeah, I played it to you, didn't
Like we
I?
jumped in your car and you said, "Fucking listen to this."
And that was not even mixed.
I was like, "This is fucking sick," and you said, "This isn't even mixed yet." I was like, "Holy,
Just the raw.
dude!"
Nice.
Man, I'm telling you, Ashes of Autumn, next level.
Hell
yeah.
They are about to go next level.
I got to ask, because you're always mentioning Steph.
Yeah.
So is it just you guys at the moment? Just the you two?
Yeah, so Steph, I mentioned Steph a lot because he and I, we speak like every single day.
Yep.
And we...
You're the bricks and mortar.
Yeah,
of the,
literally, of course. Yeah, exactly. So...
And he's drums.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say he's drunk.
He doesn't even drink.
I can see where your mind's at.
Mr. Pineapple.
But yeah, so and he's also and you would know because you've been worked with him a lot, but
yeah.
like his brain just
Overtime.
Meticulous.
All
like,
day,
always
every
ticking over,
day.
yeah.
If he's not with his family and kids, the
He's on the
personal
phone
life.
to me.
Yeah. Or
Literally.
it's Ashes of Autumn, music, drums, all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
rinse and repeat. Yeah.
it's sick because those are the sort of people you want to work with.
Absolutely.
The ones that are over invested.
Yeah.
The ones that'll go to war with you recording an album back to front. That's
Yeah.
what they care about. Not someone that rocks up and
Is this
a couple of hours
is this
here or there.
too much for me to say? But is the guitar, was it outsourced?
Yeah, so we used a session muso producer in Sweden.
Whoa.
His name's Tommy Denenda, and he's
He's brilliant.
yes. I mean,
He's-
if you just had a look at him and googled his name,
Yeah.
it's like
He's got it.
His resume speaks for itself.
yeah. So we've
Like,
worked really closely with him, and he's just been amazing and just got it. And a lot of the songs, like I wrote on piano or acoustic guitar, and like just did some demos in my room, and then be like put a click to it, and then send to Steph, and Steph would do something, and we'd send it over to Tommy, and sort of
Maybe
collaborate.
we could do our first ever like Zoom podcast, maybe with Tommy.
That's a cool idea.
That would be amazing. I'm sure he'd be
I
keen
know
because his stuff
he's
is
very busy.
Yeah.
But
Time difference we'd have to take
yeah.
that into account.
Oh, we
Yeah.
might have to do a midnight podcast. You know?
I think
Midnight
they're like 7 hours or something.
You'd like that, Fiona. Yeah. We'll all
yeah.
just come here after a gig, drunk, like, all right, let's get this podcast going.
What is people? What are talking to there? I don't know. But that's cool.
Yeah, it is. It's really been awesome. And, I mean, big loves to Steph because, a lot of these songs I wrote in my bedroom and I just didn't feel like they were going to be out there, and I didn't really have enough sort of courage, I guess, to sort of be that vulnerable with the music and lyrics and stories. But Steph was like, "You're gonna do it," and just created this now. So it's awesome. And like I said, the first song is being mixed
Yeah.
now, which I'm so excited about. And then the other stuff as well. So rebranding, socials and everything like that.
Okay,
And
yep.
yeah, so it's kind of like building from what we have, but rebranding and just boosting it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which takes a lot of work, man.
Oh, yeah.
I might be overstepping the mark here.
Oh, God.
That's not like you at all.
Have you, you know me,
I know what
pushing
he's gonna
boundaries. No, I'm just wondering, like, have you got a name for the album yet?
Oh. Playful Secrets?
Yeah, exactly.
Crickets. There it is.
I'm just keeping it all very close to my chest right now because, if you say something and then somebody says something about something else and they get the wrong information, it's like Chinese whispers. And I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
So when it's done and it's there, you'll see it.
When it's concrete, right?
Nah, you interrogated me about Alex, so I'm going to interrogate you about this
Let's be
album.
That's okay. That's fine. But I'm
Yeah.
still not going to tell you the name of it.
Respectful.
But
I
we
respect
are starting to do some video film clips in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
so,
sick.
yeah. It's
Very
just-
cool.
It's very good. Like, it's just such an exciting time. So.
Yeah, I'd love to be a part of that if you need
Well,
a hand.
in fact, I was going to ask you if you want to come down and lend a hand
Yeah.
and do some behind the scenes stuff for me.
I'll even bring Peter down. Yeah. Yes, Peter, I'm very good at holding the boom mic or,
Or
you know,
pressing the smoke machine
or
button.
being an extra. I make an incredible tree.
You're super extra, my friend. But he's talking about Peter Renzullo from Scuddly Films. Oh, okay. It's funny you mentioned that because he's on the camera right now. Check him out.
He's the one that's doing like all of our
Everything.
And he's also in Amify.
Yeah.
Amify.
Yes.
Last Saturday's episode.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
so
Check
good.
that.
We'll,
So
we'll
good.
check that. See if I'm still learning how to use YouTube, right? So we just mentioned Amify's episode.
Yes.
So I think there's a way I can put the tag for that episode right in the corner right now.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to do that. Yeah.
Check out the link. Up in the top corner. Smash that like button, dude.
Fiona, have you seen Ashes of Autumn play?
Yes, many times.
Yeah, whereabouts? Like,
At Night Owl Studio.
Night Owl, that's
yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I think that
Where-
was.
when was that?
Amplifier.
when was Night Owl? Because they're a relatively new venue, aren't they?
That
Well, we
was
did the scene.
an episode of In the Scene.
Yeah.
Oh,
we did
right.
two episodes there. We did our own episode and
Yeah.
then they asked us back to do the closing season.
Yep.
Which had a few different bands. We used
Yeah,
that for that
yeah,
one. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was really awesome actually.
Yeah.
What's in the scene?
It's called The
Oh,
Scene.
it was
The Scene.
Yeah.
What's that?
It was on
This
Foxtel.
Is the Scene.
I think
It's
it was
not going
only on
anymore,
Foxtel
is
with
it? Or-
Blake
Williams.
Williams.
Also, it's like a TV show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we went on there, like it's like you perform 2 songs and it's live, you know.
Yeah.
So
Is it still going?
I don't think it.
Not
maybe
at
having a
Night
break.
Owl that I'm
No,
aware of, but
okay.
Night
but
Owl
I
is still
do think-
going, but I don't think
No,
the scene
Night Owl.
is.
Yeah, because I've heard
Unseen.
in the scene.
sorry.
Got him.
Your
But-
face. I think we need to like get a close up of his face, Pete, on that one, and then
not that face.
Ash is really
He's
good.
got a
though.
face for radio.
Oh, thank you so much. Ash is really good. The times that you've seen.
Oh, excellent! One of
Yeah.
my favourite
Heck yeah.
bands. Yes.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Definitely.
sweet.
Yeah, Perth Rocks. That was another one.
yeah. Yeah.
Rosemount, Amplify. Yeah, there's many
Yeah,
gigs.
seen us.
Many gigs.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Man, I nearly spat my lollies out again.
You're so excited.
There's another thing that's coming up,
Oh,
Perth
Perth
Rocks
Rocks,
Festival.
Yes.
Get your tickets.
And
It's Neil.
I am going to be at Perth Rocks Festival interviewing anyone and
Yes.
everyone who wants to be on camera for a quick interview
Quick
video.
chat.
Oh.
I'm going to do it like Sam Newman on the street from the footy show.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just going to be walking around
cool.
with a microphone. I'll just go up to a drunk guy at the bar like, oh, this guy's
So
had a
the-
few. You
there's
know?
You're
gonna be
talking
a-
to yourself then.
There's going to be a couple.
Exactly.
I was about to say, there's going to be a couple punch ups then.
Yes,
No.
I seen Jacob last night. Oh,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and Friday night as well at the Storm Rider.
I ran into Jacob at Heritage FM yesterday, Arvo, and yeah, he was showcasing his merch, the
Yeah. He's
Perth
got the
Rocks
t-shirt.
shirt,
Cool, hey?
which they're
So
on
good.
sale now.
Yes.
So grab one while you can.
Yes,
They're
and
not
get your
gonna last.
tickets now.
Yes.
Like it
Yes.
really helps the people, like, you know, people
100%.
like Jacob who spend a lot of money putting this together.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
purchase your tickets now early, not just at the door.
Yeah. Like,
Please.
it's the Perth culture, man. Like our
is.
listeners and fans, they are amazing, but it's almost as if they are just waiting until the day to buy a ticket, man.
Every
Isn't
time.
helping anyone.
Every time.
Buy your tickets,
Yeah.
get on social
The
media,
venue.
like it, share it,
Yes.
put it out there.
The venue and the promoters need that kind of clarification
Yeah.
prior, or they're gonna be like, "Oh God, I wasted all my money.
Of
oh my
course,
God, I'm gonna."
exactly.
And there are venues that will actually shy you away from playing gigs in the future if you don't
sell.
have a good pre-sale.
Even
Yeah.
prior,
Prior pre-sales.
if you don't sell enough.
Oh, sorry,
before-
we can't have you guys play because your pre-sales were very slow. But hang on,
Exactly.
we sold the night out.
But no,
they
but
want
we
But no,
can't
the
count
pre-sales.
on it. We can't.
Yeah.
We can't. We have to pay our staff, and they're trying
Yeah.
to budget for that. And,
Yeah.
and then when you don't sell tickets because everyone wants to buy them at the door,
Yeah.
No, exactly.
it makes it look bad on the band. So just get the tickets.
Yeah.
The door person gets a fee, of course.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I've
exactly.
noticed some venues,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
Bird, they've now instilled a prepayment for the door person. So you have to pay up front before even playing the show.
Right,
Because they
okay.
need to get that clarification, because if you don't bring in people, they don't have money to get paid.
See,
Yeah.
there are venues as well. Like they give you the option to provide your own door person.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
Which I think is good as well, because someone like me, you know, like I'd gladly be a door person for Belgravia or Ashes or.
I mean,
you know,
that's
Fiona,
what
start
it
a
used to
band.
be like
Start
in
a
the
band,
olden
Fiona.
days
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I first started going to gigs, because my friend and I used to work the door at the Charles.
Yeah,
many
yeah.
times.
And that's it. Like if you are invested in the band that is playing that night, or all the bands, you're going to be happy to see the punters rolling through. Like, oh, Jimmy, Claude, how you going, mate? Yeah, great to see you. But if it's someone that doesn't care, right, or they're just like not into that sort of music,
You get there and they're on their phone. Just,
stamp,
Or they're just
ID
fucking
ready,
rude.
yeah.
Right.
Sorry, card only, no cash. Like, they don't want to be there, man. Like,
Yeah.
no, fuck that.
But speaking of, sorry, you didn't mention on Friday was
Yes,
Storm
Storm
Rider.
Rider.
Yeah,
How was that?
dude.
I actually totally forgot about that. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
Wow. You had a big weekend.
I did.
he's still recovering from last night.
Oh, bro, I'm still recovering from last week. I nearly died.
I heard it went off.
Yeah, so Undeniable was
Yeah.
saw
first
Trent last
band.
night.
Yes, so did I.
Yes.
And Chrissy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Chrissy.
Yes,
Yeah.
debut gig, and yeah, it was a great crowd.
Yeah.
For,
Yeah.
How was Jardel?
They started, I think it was 7:20.
Wow.
So
yeah.
doors
Well,
open at 7.
They were the opening act.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct? Yeah.
Yes, and I think they were received
Sorry,
really well.
How was Jardel?
He was
On fire?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
in
was
his element.
jumping around and
Yeah.
you know,
I love
That's
watching
right.
that.
He's not
get
here
into it.
today. We
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
even talk to him today
Yeah.
because he
I
was
love seeing
literally
him
on
perform. He's doing the
fire.
whole.
I was speaking to the venue owners from 11 the night before. So not last night, the night before. We were rehearsing there, dress rehearsal. And they said, oh, we had Undeniable in rehearsing.
Yeah,
I was
they
like,
said-
oh, cool, cool. And he goes, yeah, who's that guy that's like 7 foot tall, long hair? And I said, Jardel, the Aussie Jesus. And they said, he's wicked, mate, like jumping around all over the stage. I was like, yeah, that's
And
him,
you know
mate.
what? When you look at him, you wouldn't think that he'd be like when
Yeah.
when you know him, like we
Yeah.
know him,
Yeah.
and then like to see him play, he's like this
Yeah.
different being.
He's so cool.
Yeah.
calm,
Yeah.
and
So
collected.
invested in his
Yeah.
music.
Oh, he's just
doesn't
so
care about
enthusiastic.
anything else.
Yeah.
Just loves it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing as though like the Homer Simpson. Yeah, on the ground. While it's playing, like.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah. Very cool. As another segue, I mean, I just got to mention this, I guess. Like, you know, we're working with Peter. I
was
shot-
just
Thank
Belgravia,
Hey.
dude. Like I was just about to come in and say, you know what?
I gotta
Tell
steal a
us
little
about
bit of
it.
the mic.
You guys, you've been on fire. You are busy as hell.
Yeah.
EP launch. You had your birthday gig. Happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday.
It's very cool. Thank you so much for that. Yes, it was my birthday.
So no, yes.
Tell us everything
had
Belgravia, bro.
A wild few weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, me and my old man just went to Kalgoorlie on the weekend, like 2 weeks ago. And, I got back, went to work the next day on a Monday, and just had a tickle. I was like, oh, I don't know. Don't like that. And then Tuesday, which was the release of our first single for the EP, I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I was just
Oh no.
dead, and like I was running a fever.
Oh yeah.
It was hands down the worst flu I've ever had in my life. So yeah, on my birthday, I was in bed but at the same time, it was the release of the EP song, Better Luck Next Time. Check it
Better
out.
luck
It's on the
next
socials.
time.
Yes.
And it's a fucking banger.
Thank you.
good, so good.
But yeah, so before, I'd say about 2 months ago now, I decided I was going to take the reins for the social media. So that's all been me. I've been doing
Yeah, cool.
all the
You're
things.
great at that though. Hey,
I'm
it's
trying a little something.
Yeah.
But
Little
so
something,
here it was, dying, and like I couldn't even open my eyes.
Oh, no.
But I had to have my laptop on my chest to post all these things.
Send help.
Pretty much,
Yes.
I was like, boys, I'm fucking dying. But I had to get it done because at the same time, so I woke up really sick on my birthday. And also, I was supposed to wake up to the song being released. But,
Oh, I saw this.
bruh, so our guitarist, Oh, actually, I didn't mention who it was.
Oh, wait,
gonna be-
you've got 2 guitars, so
That's right.
that's right, yeah.
One of my guitarists, who might be getting an episode sometime soon.
yeah.
When he uploaded the song, like a month ago, he didn't realize that there was like an extra email
Yeah.
that got sent to his junk pile. He didn't realize.
Yeah.
And that was just like an extra confirmation that just can confirm this,
Yeah.
and then you'll be up. Because
Yeah.
we hadn't received
Like before the release.
we hadn't
yeah.
received a confirmation email. And it was like 2 days out, and we're like, this is kind of weird.
Oh
I
dear.
haven't got anything yet. And then, because there's usually our drummer who handles that. And then, so he was like, he was freaking out. He just went through everything on the Monday evening. I went through all his emails with it because he's very, very big businessman. And then he found it. And he was like, oh, shit.
Oh dear.
But you know
Guys.
the irony behind it, right? The song is called Better Luck Next Time.
Yeah. So that's what we were saying to him all day.
I think you deserve a point for that. One
That was
point,
good.
Pete.
Very good.
But I couldn't, like, I was trying to think on that day when you told me, and I was like, fuck, man, I'd feel ropeable about that. Like,
he was
well, not
truly
ropeable.
good.
I'd be heartbroken.
He was.
Like, you know.
He was like, messaged me privately. He was like, man, it's your birthday today. And
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
I feel like this is all my fault. And
No,
blah,
but
blah, blah.
he could have, just gotten the win and said, oh, it was part of the promotion. Better luck next time, Like,
Truly. But it was okay
Yeah.
because I had pre-planned to drop a film clip that me and my friend
Yeah.
Brody, other guitarist.
I was thinking you really just you're just giving it away
He'll find
now.
out.
the film clip is amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
It's nostalgic as all hell. Better luck next time from Belgravia on YouTube. Go check it out. If you are a 90s baby, right, or 80s baby, growing into the 90s, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, and it hits home so much.
Love
Like,
that.
But yeah,
Where do you get the ideas for your videos? Like who's the brainchild of those ones?
So the first film clip that we did, the morning after one, that was me.
Yeah.
We just had this idea of just a basic playing a song and having a projector projecting images over us.
Yeah.
And I was the one that chopped it all together. We had our friend Cassandra Edwards who did the... But I pieced that all together. And then for this one, Brody, the guitarist, he just had the idea of like, imagine... It actually had a bigger storyline.
Yeah.
It was because of the fact that the boys, Brody and Brock are about 3 years older than me, and Brendo and Ryan are much older.
Oh
They're
dear, you're
disrespectful.
really putting it out there today, aren't you?
They're gonna hate me for this
dangerous
one.
territory
I'm
there.
promoting us out, boys. Okay, I'm promoting us. Let me do what I gotta do. So they're a bit older, and they always drop references that I don't understand.
Okay.
And so, Ryan and Brody were like, "Stuff this, man. We're gonna do a video of us like." They sit me in this chair and make me watch this TV to learn all the references that they
Okay.
But
That's cool.
yeah, that was just a bit.
That actually would be sick.
We were going to go in that direction, but we had a lot of time constraints. So I was just like, I'll just make the film clip and drop all the references. So they were like, put this in. I was like, yeah, put that in, put this in, put this in, put this in. And then, so Brody started off with the idea of the videos. And then I just kind of
Pieced
took
it
and
together.
they like refined it to make it kind of reflect the lyrics.
Yeah.
In a sense. So it's basically just nostalgia, bait, just bringing back
Yeah.
feels,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
live footage of us just playing.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
song.
cool.
It really is. It's fucking.
So
it's
thank
awesome.
God I did that though, because the song wasn't uploaded yet. And we
Yeah.
were like,
Oh, yeah,
shit.
true.
Yeah.
But we had that saving grace, so that came out, and then later in the evening, the song came out. Finally.
And that can
Okay.
actually help in your favor too. Like releasing on YouTube before your Spotify, it can actually help benefit your subscribers.
This is true.
So like your followers on Facebook, it's like, all right, well, instead of doing a release on Spotify, you can hear it on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe, blah blah.
Yeah.
And it's a win-win.
It's
Yeah.
I found it's such a strange disconnect. Being a social media presence, you could be super duper popping on one social media like Instagram or Facebook,
And then on the other,
dead.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I totally get
I
it.
think we
Yeah.
gain like 15, 16 subscribers from just dropping that video.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So that was cool because like if you're in the scene, you know that it's like really
It's
weird,
hard.
right?
It's
like
hard.
you could have thousands of streams
Yeah.
on your song, but have 100 plays.
Yeah.
And you're like on YouTube, and you're like,
Dude, like
is
it's.
this?
I find the hardest one for us to gain followers is Instagram.
Yeah.
Like we had a couple of videos that performed really well where Wanky was just like bashing drums, like playing Blink-182, and it got like tens of thousands of views. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, sick. So Instagram's cool. And then
Yeah.
it just died. Like hashtags are dead. You can't expect people to follow you back just because you follow them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So that's, I mean, I think TikTok kind of
that's exactly
really
right.
took that presence from
with TikTok,
Intel.
we went up. Like
Yeah.
we gained thousands of followers on TikTok
Yeah.
just
all
from
about the,
stupid, shitty
attention
videos.
grabbing
Yes.
shit.
Yeah, it's that retention like
They're
we've
like,
discussed.
Yeah.
And then next video.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I think it's like, I could be really wrong here, but I think it's 5 seconds of view time and
Yep.
it's classed as a view. You don't have to watch the
Yeah.
whole video.
Yeah.
Which, it's kind of like,
What's the point?
that's exactly.
Yes,
It's
because
like you want
if you
people to
don't-
watch it, right?
Yeah, if you don't get their attention within 5 seconds,
That's it.
Gone.
They're gone.
You've lost them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's hard because, like if you're playing music and like, you don't want to like give it all away in like the first 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like, we just need you to listen to it because it's
Yeah.
fucking good. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a hard little system to navigate, I think.
Yes. But circling back, sorry.
No, that's okay.
I want to circle back because yesterday was a very busy day for us all, including yourself.
Yeah.
But we also shot our film clip for the title track for the EP with Pete Ranzulo yesterday
Awesome. Where did you
Evergreen.
film that?
at his place,
Oh,
at his
wicked.
home studio.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's the title track Evergreen.
And Peter just said to me, he's never having Belgravia over again.
I can understand why.
I think
Still
Pete's
clean
like
up in process.
Pretty much.
we're keeping Pete in a full-time job, aren't we?
Yeah, that's
Like,
right.
all of us individually.
He's getting paid. We like it.
Yes.
But yes, so that's hopefully going to be released around the area of the EP because Pete's going to Europe. Big trip.
Yeah.
Going to do some.
Where's the EP at?
September 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not long.
Not long.
And
Super
the
exciting.
launch.
Yes. So we've got pretty stacked September coming up. So we got the launch. The release in September 3rd.
Yep.
That Friday, we're doing it's called a live and direct, kind of like an acoustic live show at the Emerald Room.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
where
their
we-
first birthday, isn't
Exactly.
it? Yeah,
the first
yeah.
birthday, and that's where we finished the project. So it kind of made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first place. Following weekend
Perth
is
Rocks.
Perth Rocks. And then 2 weeks after that, we're doing our EP launch at Old Habits.
Oh, nice.
Sick.
And then the week after that, we're doing a bonus old ages event at HQ.
Oh,
kids.
sick.
Yeah, we're gonna
That's
get busy.
wicked.
Dependence.
Yeah.
Solar City used to be called Child Kings.
I love the Dependents, dude. Like we've been talking about
Yeah, we
it for
have.
ages. We got to get them on for an episode.
Yeah.
Hell
I've
yeah.
seen the Child Kings. They're awesome.
Yeah,
Child
but they're
Kings
now
are sick, but they've
Soulless-
changed their name.
Soulless
Yeah.
City.
Soulless City now. Yeah.
And another band, Cold Cities, funny. And Year Long Drama, who are like a label friend of ours.
I saw them at your gig.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed.
Very
yeah,
cool.
really
They're
enjoyed
like
them.
kind of like old pop punk emo, Paramore-esque. Very cool. Very cool.
Female singer.
And so yeah, it's gonna be a stacked few months and a bit.
Yeah.
That's exciting though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Busy.
I know you're itching to get back on the stage, aren't you, Mel?
Yeah.
I'm itching to see her.
Yeah. I mean, I do. I am in any capacity at the minute, but it's okay.
You know,
Patience.
I might even just get you to come and do a feature for ColourMind, jump up on stage for a song.
Okay. I'm
Like
down.
Rob Viney was supposed to last night and didn't know when to jump up, so he didn't.
Fuck you, Rob.
Classic. Classic Rob.
Fuck yeah, Daryl.
But speaking of us, we've been speaking about us for a while now.
Yeah.
We have a little segment.
What's on repeat?
Oh, Shazam.
Fiona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fiona.
what's on
She's
repeat,
like
Fiona?
every single Perth band.
Which song came out last week? Huh?
yours.
No pressure. Yay!
No, you know I love that. I told you.
You did.
Yeah,
You did.
the,
And you shared it.
I did.
Like
yes,
a good
yes.
person would. Watch.
Yes.
I shared it, bro.
Yeah, you did. After I guilt tripped you.
And I said to Jordan, this is, definitely a 1995 child because
Yeah.
I have one.
Yeah.
And I remember all those.
Rugrats.
Rugrats. my
NBA
girls.
Jam.
Oh, yeah.
The Space Jam.
PlayStation.
Space Jam.
Yeah.
yeah.
Man.
WWF.
Yeah. Hits hard.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it was WWF back then,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah, that.
The Raw Attitude
Yeah.
era.
So it was a nostalgia trip for me as
Nice.
well.
Is there
A
any-
nice memory,
Thank you.
and I thought the film clip blended perfectly.
Yeah, very well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even my profession.
So,
What?
is
What?
that your answer? Is Belgravia on repeat?
Yes.
Oh! Is there
There it
anything else? You can, if you want to say it, I guess. But is there anything else you've been bumping?
Look at this guy.
Hey, I'm plugging my shit
You
out.
can if you want. Don't worry.
I got an EP coming, all right? I got to say it.
Slime ball.
Okay, I have to say my friend Andy from Sister Switchblade.
Oh, yeah. Andy Smith.
Yes.
Yes,
He's a
he.
dude.
Great album.
Which episode was he? He
Like
was
3, 4.
Episode 4, I think. Andy
Around
Smith,
one of the
yeah.
earlier ones.
And that was a great episode.
I think it was like 3 or 4.
He, he
stories.
and I were in Perth United together with Chrissy
That's right,
Sanford,
of course.
Frank, and George. Yeah, are we having fun?
So
Yeah.
is he released a new song?
A whole album.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
someone's going to link me up with this. I have to check it out.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can
I
link
saw
a lot of
it.
people
It's
to
got
this
like
episode.
the nuclear explosion, like the mushroom cloud. Yeah, yeah, it looks sick.
Cool,
Yeah,
Awesome.
How about yourself, Mel?
Oh, look, I've it's been a really weird time for music for me. Not weird, but like I'm listening to lots because I don't know how you guys go. Like when you're going in for mixing and stuff, and you're trying to reference tracks and sort of be like, oh, I love this sound on this album, and this is a cool thing, and I love that part. So I'm kind of doing that with like a lot of bands at the moment.
Yeah.
But typically, like. Obviously my favorite bands, the music that I love, like so Hailstorm, and in this moment I've been listening to a lot. Not that my album's going to sound quite like that, but yeah. So I've really just gone through like so much music the last
Right.
couple of weeks. Yeah. So Hailstorm in this moment, and even just like some like more softer stuff like Daughtry, because their production was sick on one of those albums. So yeah, just listening to production stuff at the moment.
Thought you were sick.
Yeah, man.
What about you, Geordie?
Me, I've been trying to keep my eyes out for local stuff that's been dropping.
Yeah.
I definitely can't think of anything right now besides, better luck next time on Spotify and Apple Music and everything. Besides that, I've been pounding Childish Gambino, for those who like their rap music. He released his coup de grace, his saving grace, his last project called Bando Stone in the New World. Ooh. It's very eclectic sounding, mixing parts of like synth with rock,
Cool.
hip hop, all those kind of genres. But he's essentially made a soundtrack to a movie that he wrote, written, directed, everything.
Oh wow.
And that's his like final project as Childish Gambino, and it was
That's
really cool.
huge.
Yeah, he's
Fuck.
multi-talented dude. He's like probably, I'd say, living today, one of my biggest inspirations. Yeah, and not as like
fantastic.
necessarily for singing. I mean, I do make my own solo stuff, and he's very inspiring in that. But for as the band, not so much. But just as a person, being like, people say like, you're just this person. Box you in. You can only do that.
Yeah.
You're gonna do this. This guy's literally been like, nah.
No.
He's like,
Yeah.
I want to be an actor. Actually, now he started off writing for TV shows like 30 Rock and stuff. And he's like, actually, no, I want to be a comedian. So he started doing comedy. And he's like, actually, I want to be more actor. So I did more acting. He's like, actually, no, I want to do some more singing. So then he became a musician, and he's just done that his whole life.
That
and
is so cool. I love
yeah.
that.
So
Now
he's like a triple threat sort of thing.
Rah, and then some. Like
Yeah.
writing, directing. He directed his own TV show, Atlanta. He was Simba in the new Lion King.
What?
Yeah, he's just the person. And he played a young Lando Calrissian in the Star Wars Han Solo film. Like this guy is just. If you don't know who Donald Glover is, just learn you some things, okay? But how about you, Johnny? What's up?
School.
Oh, dude, like it's been a fucking flat out few weeks, and I've just had no time
Oh, man.
No time at all. But
Very
so
boring.
I haven't really been listening to much music besides our own. You know, we are recording and whatnot. Yeah, perfect. But I have been talking to a lot of bands, a lot of
nice.
local bands, and so I want to give a shout out to Chub Rub.
Oh, nice.
Like we're talking about
Linking something
possibly
up?
playing a
We
show.
played a show with them.
I ran into a band called the Gremlins yesterday at Heritage FM, and I heard their song Rigby for the first time, and I was like, "This is fucking cool."
They did a
Great group of
Was that a
musos.
single launch for? Was it DUI?
Yeah, they played last night.
At the Milk Bar?
I think
Yeah.
so. I think
DUI
so.
was their song because
Yeah.
we have a band that we work with. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
Toxic Heart. We have a little band they're coming up. They're called Sticks.
Right.
We just thought it was
Yeah,
funny
yeah,
because
yeah.
they've been working on a new single called DUI. And then last week they had Gremlins, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, they announced their single launch for DUI. So it's
there you
funny,
go.
but
I think that is all the time we
Oh,
have
yeah.
today.
Yeah.
I've stepped over the mark. How long have
big
we
one.
been
We've
going?
gone 40 minutes in
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Well,
We've got our next guest coming up.
Perfect timing. So
Thank you for tuning in. Big
Thank you,
things
Fee.
coming. And Fiona,
Thank you.
so much for joining us today.
Thanks
You
for
know,
having me.
I think we should do this more often. 'Cause
Yeah.
I love seeing your face. I love
Just
chatting
put
to
me
you.
on the spot, like
Yeah.
no makeup. I'm like, oh,
you don't need it. What are you
nice.
talking about?
No, I need the makeup, dude.
Exactly.
Peter,
Yeah.
do something special, please.
Uh,
filters.
Shout out to the
Yes, just
sponsor.
do it anyway.
Big shout out to Dave Gillum from Mustang Print.
Yay.
And also to our brand new sponsor, Dazzle Home Loans, taking the worry out of buying your first home. Hit him up on all socials.
Yeah.
I think he's got his Facebook page sorted now. Dazzle Home Loans,
Hell yeah.
something like that. Anyway, he'll probably slap me now because I fucked it up. Big things coming. See you next week. Bye.
See you, everybody.